Hey everyone, welcome to WyStack 2020 introductory videos. We're going to be talking about just a quick overview of Jupyter Notebooks that maybe you haven't seen before. So Jupyter Notebooks are a great way to have code and documentation in together. So you each are going to get a unique link to access a Jupyter Notebook as well as the password access token you're going to need for that. So it's going to be your username.jupyter.ssc.dev and it will bring you to this page. Once you're here, you'll need to go ahead and use the password I've sent to you already. By the time you watch this video, you should already have an email from me explaining all of this, but just sometimes the videos are nice and log in. So I'm sure you've seen, the access tokens are super long, so make sure you keep track of it. So these are great. They have your base file directory over here. You're able to upload things, like if you want to upload one of the examples I'm going to show you throughout these videos or anything like that. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you create just a Python notebook. You can name it whatever you want. I'm just going to leave it as untitled.ipython notebook. That's fine. You're able to run your code inline in this. So if we want to do like print hello, boom, shift enter to execute your code block, and it prints out hello. So this is in contrast to, I don't know if any of you have played around with a terminal before. So if I have this already existing, example.py, and we have print hello. So that's essentially what we just did in the Jupyter Notebook for the writing it is. Then to run it, we do Python 3 example.py, and there we go. We get our output. So same thing that we did over in the notebook, but maybe a little less intuitive if you're not used to trolling around in a command prompt environment. So these are great because they help you collate your code and see all the outputs and all the graphics just right there, easy peasy. They do have a couple of drawbacks. One of the big ones is variables, which if you don't know what a variable is yet, that's fine. We talk about it later. But variables store data. So we have x and we're storing the value 5 into x, okay? And then if we print x, we see that we have 5. Well done. So then let's assign 6 to x, okay? We've assigned 6 to x. Here's where the issue comes into play. We come back up to this print statement and we see that it's immediately preceded by x is equal to 5, and it precedes in the line ordering, it precedes x is equal to 6. So looking at this, and when we run it, you might expect it to still print out x is equal to 5. But what happens is actually 6, because it was executed after our assignment of 6 to x. So it bases what it thinks the variable is off of execution order. So we can see 1, 2, 4, 5 is the execution order. So we know that because we assigned x to be 6 and execution number 4, then in 5 it's going to be 6. That's the one thing you have to look out for, but otherwise it's not too bad. So what you guys are going to do for this class, or this 6-week program, you're going to want to have a nice folder system going, especially when we get to opening up files. You want to make sure everything's collated nicely together. So you can do the plus new folder up there, create one for whatever you want, or upload files, anything you want to do. You're going to be able to do it in here. So that's just kind of the quick overview. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to reach out to me and I will be happy to answer them.